Imagine you are ordered to leave your country, not as a soldier, not as a diplomat, but as a ghost. A man who must erase his own identity, a man who must forget his name, forget his religion, forget his family, and spend the rest of his life pretending to be someone else. One mistake, one wrong word, one suspicious glance, and the punishment is death. Tonight, we uncover the story of a man whose courage was so extraordinary that he penetrated deep inside Pakistan, joined the Pakistani army, and secretly worked for India for years. A man whom Indian intelligence would later call Black Tiger. This is the unbelievable story of Ravindra Kaushik, a story of bravery, a story of sacrifice, and a story that ended in heartbreaking silence. The year was 1952. In Rajasthan Sri Gangasagar district, a young boy was born into an ordinary family. His name was Ravindra Kaushik. Nobody knew that one day he would become one of India's most legendary spies. As a child, Ravindra was intelligent, confident, and gifted. But what made him different was his ability to become someone else. He loved acting, school plays, college dramas, stage performances. Whenever he stepped onto a stage, he transformed completely into the character he played. The audience saw an actor, but destiny saw something much bigger. Years later, during a theatrical performance, a few people in the audience were watching him very carefully. They weren't talent scouts, they weren't filmmakers, they were intelligence officers, and they had just found the perfect candidate. One day, Ravindra received an offer unlike any other. No fame, no recognition, no medal, no public appreciation, only risk and service to the nation. India needed someone who could disappear, someone who could live inside Pakistan for years, someone who could become Pakistani, not pretend, become. After careful consideration, Ravindra accepted. From that moment, his old life began to disappear. His training was intense. He learned Urdu, studied Pakistani culture, practiced local dialects, learned religious customs, memorized family histories. Even his handwriting was changed. Every detail mattered because one mistake could expose everything. Months turned into years and slowly Ravindra Kaushik disappeared. A new man emerged. His name was now Nabi Ahmed Shakir. The mission had begun. Crossing into Pakistan wasn't simply crossing a border, it was crossing into a completely different life. Every step forward meant leaving India further behind. Once inside Pakistan, Nabi Ahmed Shakir began building his new identity. He enrolled in college, made friends, attended classes, participated in social activities, laughed, talked, lived like every ordinary citizen. Nobody suspected a thing. Days became months, months became years. The deeper he blended into society, the more valuable he became. His language was flawless. His behavior was natural. His confidence was convincing. He wasn't acting anymore. He was living the role. And that made him incredibly dangerous. Then came the moment nobody expected. Nabi Ahmed Shakir joined the Pakistani army. Think about that. An Indian spy had entered one of Pakistan's most sensitive institutions. Years of patience were finally paying off. As he climbed through military ranks, access to information increased. Military deployments, border activities, strategic discussions, sensitive intelligence, information that could influence national security. For Indian intelligence agencies, Ravindra Kaushik had become one of their most valuable assets. Reports continued to reach India, operation after operation, year after year. His mission was considered one of the most successful intelligence penetrations in Indian history. For nearly a decade, everything worked perfectly. But in the world of espionage, success often creates overconfidence, and one small mistake can destroy everything. In the early 1980s, another operative reportedly entered Pakistan to establish contact. Something went wrong, very wrong. The operative was captured. Interrogations began. Questions were asked. Pressure increased. Secrets started leaking. Then came the nightmare. The name Nabi Ahmad Shakir surfaced. Suddenly, years of careful planning collapsed. Authorities moved quickly. Ravindra Kaushik was arrested. His cover was blown. His secret life was over. The man who had fooled an entire system for years now found himself trapped inside it. Interrogations followed. Prison followed. And then silence. The prison walls replaced freedom. Dark cells replaced secret missions. Hope slowly faded. Years passed. The world outside continued moving. Governments changed. Borders remained. But Ravindra Kaushik remained behind bars. Far from home, far from family, far from the nation he had served. Letters written from prison revealed pain, loneliness, disappointment, but never regret. Because despite everything, he believed in the mission. He believed in India. He believed his sacrifice had meaning. His body grew weaker, but his spirit remained unbroken. In 2001, after years of imprisonment, Ravindra Kaushik died inside a Pakistani prison. He was only 49 years old. No grand funeral, no military parade, no public celebration, just silence. But legends do not require applause. They require courage, and Ravindra Kaushik had courage beyond imagination. He gave up his identity, his future, his freedom, and ultimately his life. For a mission larger than himself, today he is remembered by a name that reflects his extraordinary service, Black Tiger. A man who walked into enemy territory, lived among enemies, served his nation from the shadows, and paid the ultimate price. Because some heroes stand in the spotlight, but the greatest heroes fight in the darkness so their nation can live in the light. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Like, share and subscribe to the channel for more such videos.